ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Spurs Live, the YouTube channel where we tend to give you all of the best, latest Tottenham Hotspur news as live as possible. Now, I thought we could get into something very cool, but in a way contradiction. But all good. But yeah, so I think we're gonna do a live stream about who needs to leave Tottenham Hotspur this summer for their sake, for our sake, for everyone's sake. I think that's a very interesting way to start the day. It's not on a negative note, but guys, come on, it's 11 o'clock. Come on, we can go with it. All right, guys, if you just joined now and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure you smash the subscribe button and enable those notifications so you know when we upload. But let's get straight into it and talk about now. We'll start from the back of the team and go for the obvious words. I think Hugo Lloris, he's come out and he said already that he's going to leave Tottenham Hotspur and all that. I think that's the right move to go for his sake. I think now that we got Vicario in, he Lloris is definitely out. I don't think there's much to say about him, just because I think also Fraser Forster got more game towards the end of the season, and we saw, especially after that Newcastle thrashing game, Lloris was not on it anymore. So yeah, we can move towards the right back position, and I think that's where we get more interesting, because we got the likes of Pedro Porro, who is going to be staying, obviously, but it's going to depend. Where would you guys like to see Pedro Porro playing? Would you like to see him play more as an attacker or more defensive? I ask this regularly on the show because I think that's an important topic to talk about, because Pedro Porro, we saw the fact that he really helps the team when he goes forward. Really does much more. He benefits the team much more when he goes forward than when he defends. And especially on his debut, when easily got outdone by the attacker. But I think Pedro Porro, if we were to play him in the best role, I think either Andrew would have to properly coach him, or here I'll put the link for the stream in the chat, and anyone in all destinations, including Facebook, and Twitch and YouTube, can all join if you guys feel like it. You guys can join. There we go. But yeah, so Pedro Porro, if we were to play him in his best position, what would his best position be? Would it be as an attacker in terms of fighting versus Kulusevski for that role up front, or is it at the back, competing against the likes of Emerson Royale to play as that right back position? Defensively, I think Emerson Royale is much better than Pedro Porro, but it all comes in time. But if we're talking already about Emerson Royale, then we can go and say, does he have a future Tottenham Hotspur after that first half of the season, which was horrific? Now we're into the stage of does Ange Postecoglou, he wants to try revive his team. He wants to really not rebuild. It's a rebuild. He wants to rebuild this team from scratch. But the question is, what happens regarding players that have off seasons here and there? So you got the likes of Emerson Royale, who is here and there had an off season. You have the likes of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who here and there has an off season. You got the likes of you got Eric Dyer, obviously has to go. Davison Sanchez, you guys are off seasons. They can play a game here or there, which is very good, but then that's it. You got on the right hand side, Kulusevski. Last season, I'm surprised by that Ange signed him. I would have personally signed him, but I'm surprised that Ange signed him. I didn't think he was going to sign Kulusevski, but that fair enough. That's good. Who else up front? We got Harry Kane, Richarlison. Is he going to? What's happening with Richarlison? Will Ange keep? I think Ange has to keep all these players right now just for the squad depth. But how much of a future do they have? So Emerson Royale, as we talk about Emerson Royale, the Brazilian. It's an interesting one, because if we want to play right back position, we don't have another right back except for Jed Spence. But Jed Spence is more of a, I would say, more of an attacking right back, similar to Pedro Porro, but can do defensive work in a way. Guys, if you do want to join, by the way, you guys have to click this link down there and you can be automatically added. And if you do want to chat in the chat down below, you have to be subscribed. So simple maths. But yeah, so I think Emerson Royale is going to stay. Pedro Porro is going to stay. But when we go into defense, defense is where we really, really, really need to improve ourselves. Like I said previously, we got Davinson Sanchez, Clement Lenglet, we got Ben Davies as well. We got a lot of players who have been really, really off for the past year. I mean, Ben Davies maybe not, but Davinson Sanchez, Clement Lenglet, Eric Dyer, Jaffa Tanganga we can add in there. Them three need to really, really go. Was it them four? Dyer, Sanchez, Lenglet, and Tanganga. Yeah, four. Them four really need to now question their future. I think Ange wouldn't want any of them to stay. Maybe. I see maybe Lenglet staying or Eric Dyer staying just simply because Eric Dyer needs to what's it called? Needs to just has experience, but for Ange Postecoglou's sake, I would say sell all of them and just bring in two new highly rated defenders such as Tapsoba and Van der Ven. I think them two are outrageous. They're really good. But are Tottenham Hotspur going to really want to pay that much for two centre backs? Paul O'Keefe has just said that Tottenham Hotspur would definitely not take definitely not sign both of the players. It'll be either one or the other. I think that's fine, honestly. Nothing bad to say about that. But yeah, just so you know, Carlo Ancelotti will take over as Brazil boss in 2024. Just got that note, got that tweet. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm just trying to go over Twitter to see what else we missed. So okay, and then we got the likes of if we're really talking about outgoings, we got to talk about the youth because over the years, the youth has been a massive factor to why Tottenham Hotspur as a club have not been doing well. You could look at the rivals: Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, City, um, United. All of them have youngsters coming up, except for Tottenham Hotspur. Now, look, Yaya Toure, obviously, previously the Tottenham Hotspur Academy, Tottenham Hotspur Academy coach. He's come out and said something like this. So obviously, regarding the Harry Kane news, if Harry Kane's going to stay or leave, he said that he wants Harry Kane to stay at Tottenham Hotspur and thinks he should stay at Tottenham Hotspur and finish his career at Tottenham Hotspur, which is nice. It's always nice to hear when a legend like that says that. And then he also said so. Toy has also personally picked out Mikey Moore and Callum. I won't butcher his name. Olise, uh, Olisesi, as two young teenage stars to watch as Tottenham Hotspur in the years to come. So the one obviously we know is Mikey Moore. He just signed. He's a 15-year-old. He just signed. I'm trying to exactly bring up to you lot. Exactly a good analysis on him. Let's see if we can bring that up. There we go. Player profile. There we go. Yeah, so he's 15-year-old. Wow. 2007, that's when he was born. That's crazy young. Wow. Yeah, he's solid for the under 18s. He scored 3 goals, 4 assists in 10 matches. Not in 10 matches, I'm talking about. In 10 matches. Yeah, in 10 matches, 3 goals, 4 assists. Not bad at all. Just gonna make sure that is I see. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. UEFA League, he didn't score any goal, but Premier League 2, he didn't score any goal. So in total, he played 17 matches in his career for Tottenham Hotspur under 18s this season. Scored 3 goals, 4 assists. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Look, he's a youngster, Tottenham Hotspur. It'll just all depend if Tottenham Hotspur youngsters are going anywhere because I just listened to Savatalk Sport. Oh no, not Savatalk Sport. Was it now called Football Heritage or something like that? Yeah, Football Heritage. And he said very interesting. He said, does have we failed Tottenham Hotspur in terms of the academy? Have we been the ones that failed Tottenham Hotspur, or has it been or is it the other way? Because the way I see it, I kind of agree with Save. I think as well. Yeah, we've really failed the academy because we haven't brought up anyone. the likes of Dane Scarlett, he could definitely get a game here and there. When we were on our atrocious run of form, he could easily get a game. 100% he could get a game. Alfie Devine, all day long he could get a game. Why can't he get a game? There's no reason why he couldn't get a game. Mundle as well. Why couldn't he get a game? Um, you know, there are many, many, many players here at Tottenham Hotspur who could get games, especially when we're playing bad. But like, I kind of get the manager's point of view when he says, we're all playing bad. We need to get a win at some point. So let's just play the best team. But I don't know. That's just my point of view from that. Again, oh yeah, so Thomas Tuchel has met Harry Kane in London this year, this week, and Harry Kane was very impressed. He wants to win the Champions League, and told Tuchel it would be an appeal to him to win the Champions League. So obviously he would be a bit very happy to win the Champions League, but each one to their own. Fair enough. You'd be an idiot not to want to win the Champions League. What else have we got here? Yeah, lads are back in pre-season training. You got Basuma, you got Brian Gill here. All of them not ready for the transfer for the upcoming season. What else you got? I'm trying to see what are the oh yeah, okay, here we go. So obviously we had news regarding outgoings such as Davinson Sanchez to Galatasaray. I think that was Galatasaray, but now also Flamengo's into the race. So Flamengo and Galatasaray are interested in Davinson Sanchez. But the Turkish club having submitted a 7 mil bid has submitted a 7 mil bid. So obviously so Davinson Sanchez is for sale, and that's the reason why I think first of all we have to sell Davinson Sanchez before we bring in a defender. And I think Van der Ven is waiting here. According to Mark Mayo from the Standard Sport, he says the Colombian is now for sale as Tottenham look to sign Mickey Van der Ven to reinforce their defence. So yeah, happy days. Can't be too upset with that. And yeah, so once again, gassed with that. I think Sanchez, for his sake and for our sake, needs to leave. What else we got here? What else? Yeah, Mikey Moore, of course. He's been all over it. Solomon to Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, Solomon. Forgot about that. He's been. Looks like I don't know what happened. It's just died down the past couple of days. So according to Fabrizio Mano, he says that for Tottenham they are still working on both Mickey Van der Ven and Edmund Tapsoba. The idea internally at the club is just to sign one of them. So both of them, it's looking like it's not going to happen. It's looking like it's going to be only one. And who would you be happy with? Is it Edmund Tapsoba for you, or is it Van der Ven? What else we got? Okay, guys. I want to try bring up here. This was a really interesting thing. Chelsea manager Pochettino. Words. That was interesting. His little interview here. The way, look, I know we're all gonna be trying to look for stuff to say negative about Pochettino right now. I know because we're all Tottenham fans. We don't want him to do well at Chelsea at all. But I don't know about him saying this about Tottenham Hotspur. It's a bit questionable. Just get rid of this. Yeah, there we go. All right. He says, obviously we are so happy today. We can start Coram in the training ground. Blah, 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 blah. We will work hard, playing a way that the fans can enjoy football, and the history of Chelsea is to win. But it's important also in the way we are going to build those victories. This is the point. No. Where was the point where he said? Yeah, about what he said over the years. What I said over the years. He said, "For me, it is a pleasure and honour to now be involved with Chelsea Football Club. We are so excited. I know Chelsea very well. It is one of the greatest clubs in the world. So of course it was easy for us to make the decision to move here. No need to say it was easy, man. No need. Honestly, no need to say it was easy. Where is? I'm trying to see where's the thing he said about the years. Can anyone see it? Because Um, it is not closed. The squad and the club is doing a fantastic job to finish the squad. So we have the players here to work with us as soon as possible. Whatever. Basically going on and on and on and on. It's a crap interview. I hope he does really, really bad for 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 Chelsea. I really do. I hope for the love of God that he does really bad. Honestly, I think that's the best we can hope for right now. What else? We look, guys. If you guys want to think for a second, honestly, would you sell Harry Kane right now? This is a big question. Sell Harry Kane right now for, let's say, 90 mil, okay, and then let's say next season, or this season, sorry, we buy a bunch of players, like buy, or do we not sell Harry Kane, wait out with it, and then only like next season, yeah, and then next season, we look for a replacement because he'll leave next season. I think, and potentially be able to persuade and Postecoglou. I really think we can do that. I think we can wait with it. Honestly, I think we can wait with it. Yeah, guaranteed. Whatever. I mean, you know, if Harry Kane does want to leave Tottenham Hotspur, we can't force him to stay. I mean, Daniel Levy literally can, but yeah, I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see if we got um any of the boys want to come on and see what's happening. Um, here we go. But I think I'm gonna bring up some stats now. I think it's time for some stats. Let's bring up some stats. Finally, before we see anything. Um, Anything else? I'm just trying to look at Twitter what we've missed regarding the outgoings and who needs to leave Tottenham Hotspur right now. Obviously, yeah, Harry Kane. Um, yeah, that. Oh yeah, Madders had a baby. Congrats, mate. Madders, if you're watching this right now, I know you are. Congratulations. Um, all right, let's do some comparisons, shall we? So if we bring, let's say, Van de Ven compared to Tottenham centre backs. Let's see. No, I'm just gonna bring up his stats. Why not? I'm just gonna bring up his stats. So you lot can see what a player he is. He really is a good player. He really is. Honestly, he's a good player. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So in terms of dribblings, I know you can't see this, but you just have to trust me, mate. In terms of dribblings, he's been okay. I mean, not okay. That's his strength. That what I'm talking about. Okay, that's his main point. His main point is his dribbling, is defending, obviously, but mainly his dribbling. He's known for his fast dribbling, and his quick feet, his pace. We've seen multiple videos of him just sprinting back at the defense, and that's what we need ultimately. When you're man behind. Okay, so I don't know why the hell, like, and Mickey Van der Ven. I can't bring this up. Okay, here, that's better. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the places he's played before. This is according to Transfer Market. The places he's played before is he's played a game at defensive midfield. He's played one game at defensive midfield. So just saying, he played one game at defensive midfield. He's played 105 games as a centre back, and left back he played 15 times. He scored a goal as a left back position. He scored 4 goals as a centre back, and he has scored five. He's assisted 5 goals as a centre back and assisted 3 as a left back. Um, he's gone from. I'm just trying to see. trying to see where the positives. You know where you can see pros and cons about a player. Um, go to detailed. Let's see what's happening with detailed. Okay, so look, guys, he's worth around 30 mil, but Tottenham are paying 35. Now, look, according to the about the FFP rules, we are the club that we can spend the most according to FFP rules. If we do decide to sell so many players, we are all going to be questioning. If we decide to buy, sorry about that. If we do decide to sign so many players next season, we're all going to be questioning because next year we're going to be like, oh, but the FFP rules, what's happening now? So we can't really sign so many players. But if we look at the 30 mil Mickey Van der Ven, compare that to to a to a Tap Sober. I'm just going to bring up Tap Sober here. Now okay, so Tap Sober is also in the region of 30 mil. The only difference here, the major difference, shall I say here, is the fact that he has scored more goals than Mickey Van der Ven. Yeah, he has scored more goals than Mickey Van der Ven. Just trying to see. Hit Van der Ven. There we go. There we go. Mickey Van der Ven. I wish I can bring this up. Should we bring this up? Yeah, let's bring this up. Who cares? Let's bring it up. Share screen. There we go. Play comparison. There we go. There we go, lads. Oh, wrong one. There we go. All right, brilliant. So you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, you can see the fact that the highest market value of Edwin Tapsoba is 40 mil. Okay, whatever. Mickey Van der Ven's 30 mil. That's nothing to look at. Right now, they're both equivalent and worth at 30 mil. That's how much they're worth. Edwin Tapsoba is slightly taller than Mickey Van der Ven, but Mickey Van der Ven is more versatile than Edwin Tapsoba. If we were to get Edwin Tapsoba, obviously you'd have to play on the right-hand side of the fence, or okay, you'd have to play on the left-hand side, but then he'll be right-footed, which would be questionable. Whether if we get Mickey Van der Ven, he'll play as left centre back and play with his left foot. Okay, so I'm just where's the stats? Why can't we see the stats? All right, there we go. Here's the stats. Okay, still trying to learn how this thing works. Okay. So you can see that in Edwin Tapsoba career so far in the Bundesliga, he's played 100 matches. He has 3 goals, 1 assist, and is get a goal every 2,797 minutes. Jesus Christ, that is a long time. Now, I don't know if you all want to wait that long for a goal, but be my guest if you do. Mickey Van der Ven has played in the Bundesliga. 38 matches. He scored 1 goal and 3 assists. That is 3,159. No, it's not, is it? Wow, it is. That's crazy. 3,159 minutes for 1 goal. Or a goal. I don't know. This is mental. But what you can see is the comparison between both teams. Now, yeah. So I think that's really it regarding the comparison. Both teams. Okay. So overall, Mickey Tapsoba has less goals than Edmund Tapsoba. But Edmund Tapsoba, what's the age difference here? Yeah, Edmund Tapsoba is 24. He's got 2 years of experience ahead of him. So yeah, I don't know. So now look, let's go up here and let's search for. Let's say I want to look at Human Son. Human Son over the years. Oh no! Look at this! Deli Ali. Look at this! Downfall. It's so sad. This is so sad. Look at this. Where's his market value? Where is his market value? Dele Alli. Look at this. Look how sad this is, man. Honestly. What does this do?
Dele Alli.
Well, interesting. Guys, we're learning this on the way. Look. Current market value 8 mil. He was worth 100 mil here. What is this? This is really poor. Here, if you look here, Premier League 194 games, 51 goals, 37 assists. Jeez, that's a downfall and a half. Look at that. Look at that. That is bad. So obviously here 500k, 2 mil, 12 mil, 20 mil, 40 mil, 45 mil, 60 mil, 80 mil, 100 mil. 100 mil, sell him now, Tottenham Hotspur, sell the geezer now. No, 90 mil, 90 mil, bang, 80 mil, 64 mil, 52 mil, 38, 22, 20. Oh my gosh, this is just whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Let's be honest. He's done it to himself, hasn't he? He has done it to himself. Look, guys, I want to get your thoughts in down below in the comment section down below. What do you think Tottenham Hotspur have to do in terms of this season? What will be an accomplishment this season? Because we could talk about the outgoings forever, but I'm interested to know, what do you think needs to be a main goal for Tottenham Hotspur this season? Is it to? I mean, obviously we can say to win a trophy, blah. That's boring. Is it to get Champions League football? Is it to rebuild the squad? Is it to play attacking football? What is it? I want to know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. That, in my opinion, I think Tottenham Hotspur's mission this season should be to secure a Champions League spot, to rebuild the team in terms of the defensive line needs to be solid, and Ange Postecoglou needs to know his players in and out. I think if we get that, Ange Postecoglou knowing his players in and out, playing attacking football, securing that defense, and Champions League, bang, we are on a run. But yeah, guys, look, it was a short live, a very sweet and short live. Hopefully you enjoyed it today's live stream. If you guys don't mind, just subscribe to the channel. Really helps a lot. We are on 1,072 subscribers, so any subscribers would help. Thanks a lot. Make sure you like this video or this live stream, whatever you're watching. Comment down below your favorite Tottenham Hotspur player. I will be replying to it, seeing if I agree with you or not. And yeah, I will be harsh. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and come on, you Spurs.